What is up YouTube? You are watching The Rich Kid on Minecraft, and today this is the first episode of my, Let's Build a City playlist. But literally about 45 seconds ago or something, I came up with a name for my city. You guys may not like it. In fact, you may hate it, you may like it, you may love it. I'm not sure yet. But since my name is Elite Vortex, taking the four letters of the first four letters of the second word on that name, which is Vort, and just a fancy sounding second half of the name of the city, I've came up with the name Vortopia. So it's quite a weird but fancy name. I kind of like it. Well, I kind of like it. I love it. So yeah, that was about a minute ago now. So yeah, I'm quite happy about that. So let's build Vortopia. So God knows how many episodes we will have on this channel, and how little of time it took to come up with the name. Jesus, if I can speak. So, many of you may be wondering right now, why is there a road? I've already, in this episode, I'll be touring and starting the first build I'll be building on YouTube, obviously. So we will be building something later in this episode. But I've already started building on this world, quite significantly actually, as I will turn around in a minute and you will see what I've done on the city so far. Pardon me, I'm still ill since the Halo 5 video, so that hasn't changed. But yeah, I've already built quite a few buildings, so I'll give you a tour and then I will start the first video. So, okay, let's look down. So, I have another channel which I've already made the first 2 episodes of Let's Build a City on. So I originally didn't have anything on this world besides a small stretch of road, I think. You just saw a glimpse of the building, or one of the buildings. But since then, I've only recorded 2 episodes, and I've done a lot off of camera for my first channel as well, for my other channel as well, which I've now pretty much abandoned. But yeah, enough chit chat, and now you guys can see the city so far. So yeah, there you go. That was the first build, and then this was the second, third, and the buildings behind it, which are over here, was the like 4th and 5th. And then I did this one. Or it was that one, then those 2, then it was that one, and now we're working on that one today. But first off, let's look at what we've already done. So yeah, this is the city so far. What do you guys think? Obviously that building over there I will call out in my first ever video. That obviously a lot of inspiration was, well, not inspiration, I pretty much copied quite a bit of off of Dan Lags, but all of the bottom half myself was done myself. What? That didn't make any sense in any language. The bottom of this build I designed myself and didn't really have many tips from anyone, or I didn't have any inspiration from anyone. But the width and length of this I done myself as well. How many floors it was I done myself as well. But besides that, these 3 columns, this outer part, and the one block of stone for each floor was from Dan Lags. So I'm going to call that out. So that's pretty much Dan Lags' build right there. So yeah, I'm giving him credit for that design, but I put it in my city as sort of a mini reference to him, and also I think it looks really nice. So yeah, this is the elite building, or elite tower. It's not really much of a tower, so it's more of a building. These, I haven't came up with a name for them yet, but I feel like they're going to be apartments or hotels. So yeah, there's some power going on at the top. I have no idea what I did. I just made some random looking stuff. In the future, this will be leading to the train station. Not much has been done here yet, but there'll be a few of these dotted around the city. Maybe eventually the train track will be above land. I don't know. Pardon me. Yeah, as I said, I'm ill. These buildings right here. I don't know if there'll be office buildings yet. They probably will be. Maybe apartment buildings. It's definitely not hotel worthy. If anything, they're definitely more suitable for being a hotel. This could be a hotel or apartment, either or. And today we will be building this dull coloured looking building. But this is more of a realistic build, if I say so myself. So I'll show you the build so far. It's pretty much a square, but this part here, underneath this part, is where the arches are, like obviously these. So it's quite like a nice open place that I will decorate maybe next episode. Yeah, so this is this build so far. This window is well, 3 blocks wide instead of 1. So a second door over there. And yeah, well, it's quite a dull looking build as well as these two. I feel like these buildings are necessary, like the mainly stone and brick one, like made out of these sorts of blocks, are necessary because they're more realistic. Buildings like that one, these ones, and this one is more modern, somewhat fantasy, I guess, like in a dream city. Or maybe just Los Angeles, who knows, but I haven't really been there before, so I wouldn't really know that much about Los Angeles, but yeah, these buildings are more realistic, and then one, you guys may think, oh, they're not that colourful, they look kind of bad. I mean, even if the design's good, like I like the design, but the building itself is bad because of the colour. Don't worry about the colour, because you need, or at least I need, these sort of buildings in the city, because these buildings not only make the city look a whole lot more realistic and natural, but and cool in my opinion, but they also muck? New word there, ladies and gentlemen. They also make the modern buildings look more well, nice, I guess. Like, for example, let me get those out of my inventory. If you have really nice blocks like this, and then you have jungle wood, it's obvious that it's like this on it. These blocks on its own, yeah, fair enough, they look kind of nice. But then if you compare them, like if you compare these 3 to that jungle wood block there, they look a lot better, if you see what I mean. So these more realistic buildings not only look realistic and make the city, I don't know, feel better, which is quite a weird term to use, but they also make, not muck, they also make these buildings look better as well. And they also make the city look better as well. Anyway, enough chit chat, let's get on with the constructing part of the episode. Actually, there's one, I haven't toured the whole place yet, so let me do a quick, let me tour this place a whole lot further. This is what these buildings look like from the other side. That's quite a standard design going the whole way across, but I mean, it's quite an interesting build, as it always, I don't know, it's not many people, I don't think anyone in the world has ever done a building exactly like that, because I mean, there'll definitely be loads of buildings similar, but look at the pattern and design on it. Look at the shape of the building. I think that's a pretty unique building, which is definitely the word to use. There's a garage door on the back of this building. I don't know why, but whatever. I put it there for some unknown reason. I initially really liked these chairs because of the whole, like, how not many blocks in Minecraft or any other block can really add as much detail as this, besides carpet. But even if you have carpet, it's only like one height the whole way around of the sofa or chair. So I think although I really like the detail on them, I think I might delete them because they look really out of place, especially on the stone ground compared to these buildings. I may have to change that in the future. So yeah, these buildings have added floors in and everything. I haven't added much lighting, as you can see. All of the building have, besides this one, have all of the floors in so far. The one last part of the city that you guys have not seen so far is this part, which is just sort of a tunnel going underneath those 2 realistic looking buildings to the other side of the road. So yeah, that's that, ladies and gentlemen. Now to get on with the building part. So let's get the blocks that I need for this build. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. So obviously it's going to be a lot taller than it is right now. Okay, that's the splash. So yeah, let's just increase the height by a significant amount. I want it about there, so like 3 floors down from that height. Is that a unique height though? No, it's pretty much the exact same height as that. I don't want it to be taller than that building even. Maybe that height right there will be quite a nice height. So a little bit more. Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty unique height. Right there. So we're gonna do one window to start off with, and we'll see if we keep on doing the floors. I'll show you what I mean by that now. If we keep on doing the floors of the building, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up, we should be able to see and round it off the nearest height to that exact height. Because obviously that height probably is not perfect, like the perfect top of a floor. So we're gonna have to round the building off to the nearest height to this height. And I've been, I kept on saying earlier on my channel that this video was coming. I'm sorry if this is a little late and anybody's been expecting it on my channel. But I don't know, I've been quite busy. I literally, like a few days ago, got my exams finished with, and then I have prom coming up, which is tomorrow, I believe. And I've been getting my suit and tie and all that sort of shoes and everything for that, so I've been quite busy in that department. So what does the design look like? Okay, it looks like that. 1, 2. But besides that, I have made a few other videos, so it's not really much of an excuse, to be honest. But yeah, well, at least this year now, so that's all I can say. So then above the window it's an upside down, then above it's a normal stair, then upside down normal, 2 more windows. So let's keep on doing this up, doing this upwards. There we go, I got a pattern sort of going. Oh, there we go. I feel like most of these videos to start off with will be somewhat repetitive, about half of them will be. I may just do most of the work off of... Ooh, that is actually pretty perfect. Yeah, this is the perfect height to cover the building off. That's awesome. What an amazing guess. So we're going to do that all the way around up there, then add the slabs going across this level, I believe. That one. Yep, that level there. So let's do that the whole way around. So a lot of these episodes of Let's Build Vortopia, I like that name so much. A lot of these episodes will be repetitive because that's just how a city is. You don't like come up with the design for a skyscraper and instantly have it done. So you're gonna have to do all of the. Obviously, this is Xbox One edition, not PC, so you can't just wander around. The monotonous sort of repetitive part of the building, a process of the building. So we're gonna have to build everything. Like, that's the beauty of building on Xbox. Every single block in the city, the builder has placed, unless the builders used PC and cheated a little. Well, not cheated necessarily, but just used PC and then converted it back. You know that every single block was placed by hand, which is the good in one part, but really repetitive and boring and straining in the other, and which makes, well, building, oh, I've done something wrong, and which makes building a city, yeah, I've definitely done something wrong on this side, so it wasn't a perfect height after all, but it makes building a city a lot more of an inconvenience time-wise and stressful, I guess, maybe you might be able to use the word. When you want more buildings done than you've got in a city, some may say that's stressful. I don't know. I don't really get stressed out by it that much. It's probably not the word to use, but yeah. So a lot of these videos will be repetitive in that department, unfortunately. But I'd say about half of them will be repetitive, and half of them will be. I know I did the base of the buildings, which is mainly like the design aspect of the building, but a lot of these buildings will be also, instead of placing blocks in rows and columns and doing, just you see me placing blocks like this, there will be designing going on, a lot of designing in the future, so don't worry about that, even though this building right now is quite repetitive to build. I don't even know if that's the word to use, but oh well. At least we're getting something done though, nonetheless. So yeah, if you like what you've seen so far of the city, please make sure to drop a like on my video. Let me know what I could improve on, let me know what I could add in maybe that slot or that part over there or over there, anywhere. Just let me know what I can include on my city if you have any ideas. Pardon me, I am ill as I said earlier, or a little bit ill anyway. But since this is quite the skyscraper-esque sort of part of the city, I would definitely like buildings related to that. And I know most people could just say hotels, apartments, banks, but like sort of unique designs for buildings that could like for skyscrapers. So like maybe a building with a certain theme, like a McDonald's or Apple, or I just pretty much copied. Well, I accidentally did it, but what Drew's MC's got on his city. He's another Minecraft YouTuber, and he's got a really nice modern city on his channel. So I suggest going and checking that his channel out. Same as Time Lags, as I called out earlier. Very nice city. In fact, he's nearly done with his city at this point in time. I definitely have watched a hell of a lot of his constructing Los Angeles videos. I'm not gonna lie. Whoops. So yeah. I'm sorry about the lateness of this video yet again, but I mean, at least it's out now here. And I sort of dreading making the first episode, so hopefully, just hopefully, these videos will be coming out quite frequently. Since the first episode's already over and done with, I'll be getting a thumbnail for these videos later, which will be quite easy to do. Well, not easy to do necessarily, but like it'll be convenient because after I've done one thumbnail, I sort of have like a thumbnail to work off of. So if I do one thumbnail, I know what the general theme of the thumbnails are, like not theme as in like what mood I'm capturing or something like that, but theme as in sort of design layout. I don't know what I'll have in my thumbnail actually. No, I don't think that's the... Maybe if we complete all of that part of the... I don't know if I should just go over here and do a thumbnail like this or something, or maybe up here. I'm not too sure yet. I'll come up with the thumbnail on my own time. Normally in the future I would definitely like to actually have the thumbnail of what I built in the episode, but since this episode was quite a tour and a sort of build at the same time, I think I'll just have the thumbnail of the whole city, or I don't know, this pretty much won't be the prominent building in the... Since it's not my favourite building, I don't think it's going to be the prominent one in the thumbnail that you'll see quite instantaneously, to be all fancy about it. So let's put in the windows of this part. I have absolutely no idea what the length is of the video right now, but I may just say let's end the video when this building is done, which would be quite... I'm not too sure really. I mean, we could definitely have one very long video. I mean, to be fair, the Halo 5 video I just recorded, where I was going for a perfection, and if you have not seen that, by the way guys, I really highly suggest going and watching it. I got really close to a perfection twice in that video out of 4 attempts. The first attempt was just awful, but oh well. Besides that though, that video was 30 minutes long, so definitely a very long video. This video may be the same, so I definitely, my PC might be what's it called, uploading videos to YouTube like all day, so that will not be very fun, but I mean, it's worth it to get the videos up. Whoops, misplacing blocks. So yeah, if you guys are looking to build buildings in your own city yourself, then you can sort of get a pattern of what I'm doing here. So it's 2 windows, so each floor is 4 blocks high, so it goes from there to there, so that's 4 blocks. Then there's the floor of the actual floor and the ceiling of the floor below, and then there's these 4 blocks again. So it's 4 blocks, 4 blocks and a ceiling and a floor for each level. And besides the, based off of these windows, underneath the windows there's a normal stair going up. On top there's a stair going down. Then above this stair there's a stair going up, then down, then up. Whoops, up. So yeah. But at the top of the building it's different. I'm just going to add the second stair facing downwards, just to sort of cap off of the building, because it would look a little bit weird if it was like that. We could just add a full block there, like that, or like that, but I don't know. Just for a little bit more detail if you do an upside down stair, I guess. This definitely looks incomplete though without the slabs. I'm glad I came up with that idea to put the slabs across. So yeah. Off camera, I might or might not. I don't think I will add the floors in this building. I keep on saying build. Actually, I was just thinking, what if we have multiple levels to this building? What if... Okay, let's build it first and then come up with ideas afterwards. I just realised this window isn't done, so let's do this quickly as possible. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. As in, okay, that didn't make much sense what I just said right there, but the last video I recorded was obviously Halo 5, as I said like 5 times now. I apologise for the birds chirping in that episode or video, and yet again I'm sorry for that. If you can hear it, I'm sure you can. It's like quarter past 1 now, and they're still making a hell of a lot of noise. Why haven't they flown somewhere yet? They should be migrating to some weird country because of, I don't know why birds migrate. You tell me. I wonder if I go outside and shout, if they'd stop chirping. Probably not. They'd probably say in their own little language, like, what an idiot. Like, why is that guy shouting or something? I don't know. I'm so weird. Why am I talking about that? Anyway. I've got to be the weirdest person to have ever uploaded a Minecraft city build. An Edge Builder City sort of episode. But oh well. I'm proud to be me, I guess. At least I'm not like a really fake YouTuber. And by fake YouTuber I mean people that like have a fake persona, completely different personality on and off of camera, just for YouTube. I don't like that. I like people that are I know that they're just original when they're out and doing anything, because like having a fake persona not only is horrible, as in like you're not being yourself, you're not acting the way you normally act, you're being someone that you're not. It's also like, imagine a YouTuber, right, that's got like 250,000 subscribers and put up a fake persona the whole time. So obviously it worked, as they've got a lot of subscribers, but now what if they're getting into twitching because that person's audience wants them to twitch? At that point, if I had a fake persona, misplaced block here, I'd be pooing my pants, because you'd have to uphold like a fake personality or act differently. Maybe it'll just come across as natural, but you'd have to uphold that fake personality the whole like stream. And streams can go on for a very long time. And if they're very short streams, you're not really going to be a successful streamer. Unless you already have like millions of subscribers on YouTube or on another social media or application or app. Why did I say application? Of which you already have so many fans that they don't really care if it's a short stream or not. But you're not going to be a successful streamer of like 10-minute or half an hour, even half an hour streams. You're just not going to be as successful, nowhere near as successful. So yeah, upholding a fake personality for that long would be impossible. It's like the viewers on YouTube would be seeing a whole different person than they've seen on their subscription feed. So yeah, I'm gonna try and stay as real as I can for the whole length of however long I'm doing YouTube for, which I have absolutely no idea how long I'm gonna be doing YouTube for. And if you guys haven't seen, I'm not actually sure which video I mentioned it in, but soon, what's it called? No Man's Sky is coming out. Right now, it's the 22nd or 23rd of July. No, June. Whoops, wrong month there completely. But after, obviously, July, there's August. And in August, around the 17th, I think, No Man's Sky is coming out. And now, if you do not know what that game is, it looks amazing. It really reminds me of another game, in fact, one of my favourite games of all time. It's called Spore, where you get to create your own creature and conquer planets and tribes and all sorts. So Spore's one of my favourite games, and No Man's Sky reminds me of that so much. These birds, man. I'm gonna go outside in a minute. But No Man's Sky looks like a brilliant game. Apparently, it's infinite. It's an infinite sort of universe. I don't know if that's true or not, or if I've got that wrong. But if it is, and you can like travel for an infinite amount, I don't think that's true. At least I don't think. I don't know. But anyway, it sounds really cool, and it looks awesome with a bunch of different animals and creatures and whatever the hell they are in there. I don't know, it just looks like an amazing game. And I love the whole, like, you can go to different planets and collect ores and mine stuff off of the planet. And you can upgrade your ship to travel to different planets. But the thing I love the most is not the race to the center of the galaxy or universe. Is the whole naming of creatures and planets and everything that you discover. That discovery sort of adventure aspect of the open world game, that's what I will love the most. Like, I'll love coming across a completely unique creature in that game, and just naming it myself. I think that'll be very fun if it upholds to its to the reputation it's now being given across the reviews of the game. I don't think that made much sense, but if it's as good as it sounds, then it'll be a hell of a lot of fun. That's a better, totally more straight to the point sentence, but yeah. And I would love, if I figure out how to get the Elgato HD 60 to record PC gaming, I would love to record that for YouTube. I would love to make a series of that, or just generally videos of that. That'll be so much fun to do, and that'll be an amazing thing to do on YouTube, in my opinion. I'll have so much fun doing it, and it'll be au natural. There won't be no fake personas from me, which will be amazing, because I hate fake people. Anyway, that was quite dark and depressing a little bit there, but yeah, so No Man's Sky you might be seeing on my channel in the future, generally like August the 20th or around that time, because obviously after I buy the game I might try it out a little. Or I might like start the game with you guys and learn with you, if anyone's actually watching my video. So that'll be fun. What was that other game? I don't know, besides No Man's Sky, there's not many games I'd like to see on my channel besides the ones that already are. Halo Wars 2, I mean the beta came out like 2 weeks ago, and it lasted a week, so obviously last week it ran out. Or stopped working. Well, that's kind of ironic I say stopped working, because it never worked for me in the bloody first place. I played about 2 or 3 full games of the whole beta, and I tried it about 30 times. That goes to show how many times it didn't work for me. Like, I got put into games, and I disconnected from the games, like halfway through, quarter way through, three quarters through, quarters, another new word, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, Halo Wars 2 wasn't the most successful of a game for me. I tried to make a YouTube video on it actually, and I got lagged out of the game quite early on, so I thought, well, there's no point in uploading this because, well, it's not the best gameplay in the world. But maybe when it comes out for release and it, well, functions 100% properly, I might buy it and I might do a series on it. I'm not too sure. I mean, I wasn't completely in love with the game. I do love strategy games though. It just definitely wasn't my favourite strategy game in the world. So I don't know if that'll be on my channel or not, unfortunately. But besides that, Halo Wars 2 and No Man's Sky, I don't really have any ideas in mind. Like Black Ops 2, Far Cry, Just Cause. Some of these games I've been contemplating about buying, especially the Rainbow Six Siege. That's sort of like a strategy and a shooter if you play it properly. But well, at least it's quite strategic. I don't think it's really a strategy game at all, but you have to be very strategic in the game. But then again, you can sort of say that for all FPS games, I guess. But yeah, it definitely looks like a good game. I mean, it's been out for a while. I'm not sure how many people play it anymore, but it looks like an interesting game that I could have on my channel nonetheless. So you might be seeing that. Black Ops 3, I'm not particularly in love with it. I mean, I played the whole beta for it like over a year ago now, or some crazy time away like that. And I've played it over my friend's house on PS4, even though I play on Xbox, obviously, because of the whole Y, B, X, and A buttons, as you can see on the bottom left of the screen, and the triggers. But I tried it on PlayStation 2, I mean, it wasn't too different. I don't know if I think it's worth it. It's quite a considerable amount of money for something that you don't love. Like 25, 30, 45, any amount of money like that. I know, like sometimes like buying clothes, something like that. Oh yeah, I like the clothes, I'm gonna buy the clothes, and that's like not too much money to spend. Some people don't see it as too much money. Fair enough, but it's a lot of money to just chuck away on something you may or may not like, or you're unsure about liking. And to be honest, I don't love Black Ops 2 so much so that I'd buy the game just because it's just another Call of Duty. Like, okay, I'll go through all the Call of Duties I've had. I've had like Modern Warfare 2 in the past. I think I had Modern Warfare 1 at one point. Although I didn't play either of those games a lot, the game I played the most was Black Ops 2, definitely. I played that so much so that I was actually a Prestige Master. I Prestige 10 times on that game, I think. I played a ridiculous amount of it. I played Black Ops 1 quite a bit of zombies on that, not as much as Black Ops 2. But besides, oh yeah, and Ghosts. I didn't play too much of Ghosts, but I prestiged like twice or something like that on it. It's quite a fun game, in my opinion, not too bad at all. But besides that, Advanced Warfare or Infinite... No, is it Infinite Warfare, the new one coming out, or is it Advanced Warfare, the one that's already been out? Either way, the past few generations of Call of Duty have been awful, and the new Call of Duty trailer just shows that people aren't getting what they want. Like, how many futuristic games has it been on Call of Duty now? Like 3 in a row or something like that? And that's why the trailer of it has like nearly 3 million dislikes. It's because people just don't want that anymore. People want a, I know it's a bad reference, but boots on the ground game. And, yeah, the Call of Duty isn't, well, whoever's making the games now, Treyarch, Activate, I don't even know who makes the games on a yearly basis, but people aren't getting what they want is the bottom line, and that can be shown if you go to the new Call of Duty's trailer, to be honest. And I don't know, I loved Black Ops 2, but no Call of Duty or Modern Warfare has done it for me. Well, obviously no Modern Warfare has been released since then, but no game has really looked good enough for me to buy since then. Obviously, as I said, I bought Ghosts, which is after Black Ops 2, but I only had Ghosts because that came with the Xbox. If it didn't, I definitely would not have bought it. But I don't know what happened to Call of Duty, what happened to Modern Warfare, but I don't fancy any of those games since Black Ops. I haven't fancied any of those games since Black Ops 2. So, I mean, I don't know about that whole franchise. I'm more of a Battlefield guy at this point in time, because I've got Battlefield Hardline and Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3. They're all pretty damn good games. They're very consistent, and that's not in a good way. Like, their games are pretty much exactly the same. So Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 4, for example, besides the vast change of maps and player movement, maybe how the game works, maybe the platform it's on, besides that, Battlefield is exactly the same as the last one. Besides the fact that there are a few new guns or a few new vehicles it's pretty much identical to the last game, so I don't know if it's worth that much money to pay for the exact same game, but with new features. But having said that, Battlefield 1 looks completely different to any Battlefield in the, well, not completely different to any Battlefield in the past, but any Battlefield in the last 5, 6, 7 years. As Battlefield 1 looks like a World War 1, or I think it is a World War 1 or 2-esque game. So I'll definitely be looking forward to that. Actually, that's another game I would love to see on my channel. So that's No Man's Sky, Battlefield 1, and possibly Halo Wars 2. So yeah. Although Battlefield, oh god, I forgot the name of it. Hardline, yeah, that's the name for it, I think. I've been playing it a butt ton recently, and I completely forgot the name about 5 seconds ago. But that game is, it's definitely different, having said that as well. But like Battlefield 3 and 4, like the difference between those two games is quite, well, significantly small. So, yeah. I'm quite happy that they're actually making a different game now. I mean, it'll be awesome. And hopefully, anyway. So yeah. I feel like I've definitely gone over 20 minutes for the length of the video. Or the time at least I would have wanted the video to be. But progress is progress nonetheless. Let's see what we've done if we step back for a minute. If these birds won't shut up in the next... So we've got this wall done, this corner done here. We've got all the columns up for the back part here. We've got that done. A couple of walls here we haven't done. We have to add the slabs across. I may completely, well, now you see what building this building looks like. I may build all of this off of camera until this point. I may fill in the floors, I may not. I might not, because I may have a different design for this building. Let's say if it was a bank or something, I wouldn't just have each floor, like have a roof but here, have a floor but there, have a roof but here, floor but there. I may not do that if it's a bank. It may be completely different. But nonetheless, by next episode, all of this building will be done up to this point, and all of this will be done, all of the slabs will be fitted, and then next episode, I may work on a new project, or I may think about completely destroying this part here, capping this part of the build into here, so there's like a new level to the build, like for example, like this initially went straight up to the top and was like practically a box, and I thought this level, addition or removal added more detail to the whole build, so that I definitely happy with that, with my decision there. Why aren't the doors there? Oh well. Anyway, I'm thinking about doing that on like pretty much be here, but like destroying it around up here. So I don't know. That may be done by next episode, or I may do it in next episode. If not, I may get started building a building be here, but there, maybe anywhere across here or over there. So yeah, that's what the city looks like so far, guys. And yeah, thank you for watching the first episode of Let's Build Vortopia on my channel, episode 1, where we done about half of the however many floors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 floors. We've done half of like we pretty much completed 5 outer walls for like 5 floors. So hang on, let me word that again. That was gibberish, that made no sense whatsoever. Considering what we've done, we've completed about 5 floors worth of outer walls for this building. So like for example, we've done the complete wall all the way around for like this amount of floors up to here. If we, you know, add it all together and divide it and do some fancy maths and whatever. Anyway, we've done a significant amount of work on here regardless. So yeah, if you liked what you've seen in this video, and you think you'll like what you'll see in the well, videos to come about related to Let's Build Vortopia. Make sure to like and subscribe. That'll be very greatly appreciated. Support at this stage on my YouTube channel is very, very greatly appreciated. If you leave a comment down below, I'll definitely read it. Definitely reply to it as soon as I can, which is quite bloody soon, if you ask me. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the first episode of Let's Build Vortopia, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And peace.